Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an A46. It's a Tier 6 British light tank, a premium tank, and it's located on the north spawn of Widepark under the command of D-Tronics UK of REBRN. Now this is the tank that you've probably received in your garage if you've collected together 1500 anniversary points, and you get the tank and a 100% crew. It's quite an interesting little tank, although a lot of people think it's not so good. D-Tronics thinks otherwise. He thinks it's rather good. It's fairly nippy, 60 kilometers an hour forwards and 20 in reverse. It's got a 77mm gun capable, oh, 76mm actually, but it says 77 down there. And it's based on the hull of a Tetrarch stroke Electo. But it is fairly nippy, fairly good light tank, decent gun. Reload time is pretty long actually, 3.52 seconds is not what you'd expect from a light tank. You want something a little bit faster than that, but you can see he's actually doing a nice little spotting job here up both sides of the railway line just to see if anybody's actually gone over to the east side of the map. Yep, another quick look. Can't do that too often though, because if you do pop up and they keep seeing you popping up, they might decide to put a round into you in it. That A46 went straight over and he's just spun D-Tronics round. And D-Tronics is trying to go in for the kill. And he doesn't get the kill because the Sherman Jumbo gets there before him. But that guy's out the game and D-Tronics has lost half his hit points in that action. Oh, and you see the Hellcat just tried to nail him as he popped up, but he spotted another enemy in the process, and I think it was that Hellcat. Okay, he's now doing another run up the railway line, been seen. It's that MT-25 I think, and oh, that was good. The Arty just clobbered the MT-25, and D-Tronics picked up the spotting assist, and he's picked up more. So he's racking up the spotting assist, so it's doing its job. As a light tank, it's actually finding the enemy and allowing his teammates to actually do damage to them. You can see it's a fairly low profile, it's got a nice rounded turret to it. But as I say, it's really the gun reload time is not as great as you'd hope. You really want a fast firing gun in a light tank so you can get out of trouble quick. Oh, and there's a 555C over there, and he needs to be careful because that guy might decide to fire underneath the railway lines at D-Tronics. Well, underneath the railway carriages, I'd say, not underneath the lines. It's a very difficult map to do passive spotting on. In fact, actually, this map you can't really do passive spotting. You have to do active spotting. And he is finding the enemy. And he's continuing to move backwards and forwards along the embankment. That 5C is running short of juice now. And he was spotted again, of course. Now, D-Tronics has been playing this little tank quite a lot, actually, to try and get up the tables and get his marks of excellence. And he rather likes this little tank. And oh, he's decided to be very sneaky. He's gone over the other side of the embankment now. He's looking for the enemy actively. I think he's found one. There's a Hellcat. He's found a pair of VK3601Hs. And he's also picked up a spotter badge for he's actually spotted for over 1,000 hit points of damage. And an enemy Arty's been spotted over in that corner. But there's enough of our teammates up there. They're going to get in first. It's an M44. He's decided to join them on that side now. Looks like they're pushing. Okay, he's being cautious because there's the Hellcat. Going through the bus yard. Oh, VK's to his right. There's the Hellcat. He's backing up because he saw those VKs. I think he'd like a round through the tram yard into them. There they are. Oh, he's looking this way. Pull back. Now the enemy's got a Type 64 in our territory at the moment. It looks like he's going after our AMX-13 F3. And they've also got a Hellcat at the railway line as well. And yeah, the Type has actually found the AMX-13F3. Oh dear, I think we might be about to lose an Arty. He's looking for the VK. Gets one into the engine bay. Oh, the AMX-13F3 just shotgunned the Type 64. But the Hellcat's coming in and he'll finish him off because he's on reload now. And that's it. It's all over for that AMX-13F3. But good job. There's the Hellcat. Oh, he gets one round in. And he gets taken out immediately afterwards by our Type 64. But there's a VK3601H just around the corner. And I don't think you ought to risk it because that tank's got heavy armour on the front. And the Tiger 131's having difficulty. He moves up to try and get a shot. He fires through the building into the VK. Can't penetrate in front and takes a round from the VK instead. I think that was a 75mm gun. He's now got a patrol duty medal, presumably. And the enemy's now capping, and I suspect that's the Hellcat who's capping. There's the enemy M44. He's on the way into our territory. I think we need to stop that, because he could join the Hellcat in the cap and they could win. So he's just popping up to see where the Hellcat is in the cap area, and he can't see him. So I think he's decided that he's definitely going to go after that M44. He spots him. Tries to manually shoot these ones in. Gets two in. Go for the third. Can he get a kill? No, he doesn't. So it's a low roll. But he goes for the next one and gets him. That means it's now 3 versus 2. And looks like the Hellcat was reset from a distance. And he's now abandoned the cap. And we've got somebody in the cap the other side, which I think is the Sherman Jumbo. And he's facing off against the VK3601H. So we're racing over this side. There's the VK. The Hellcat is facing off against our Type 64 on the east side of the map. And we just lost the Type. Where's the VK? Oh, he's around the other side of the buildings. That's why the Sherman wasn't moving. He was staying there waiting for the VK to come round. He was trying to shoot through the holes. But it looks like we're going to have the side of him. One in. He's looking this way now. That's it. Got the kill. Even with a 3.52 second reload time, he was able to outgun the VK on that occasion. He just needs to join the 3601H now, the 3601, the Sherman Jumbo in the cap and complete the cap to win the game. And they've done it. They've done it. And here comes the Hellcat. Oh, and he just killed the Sherman Jumbo in the cap. But it's too late for him. The game's over already. He's lost. $1 a day late and $1 short to the Hellcat. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tanker for D-Tronics UK in the A46. He also got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. He got a first mark of excellence on this vehicle. Yes, he's got 1 mark on the barrel now. And a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He managed to get 6. And his win rate from the battle was very good, actually. 4,105, which is Super Unicum standard. So I think he's got the hang of the A46 and he actually likes it. Let's have a look at the team score. He didn't get the highest damage in the game. No, that actually went to the Sherman Jumbo. Got taken out at the last second by the Hellcat. 1,684 hit points of damage to him. And on the enemy team, it was their VK3601H who got the second highest damage, 1,670 hit points. But of course, D-Tronics finished him off around the other side of the building. And well, we can see that D-Tronics picked up 1,013 hit points of damage. And the Hellcat managed 1,425, but unfortunately he was just too late to get a reset. If we see the number of kills, we can see it's actually the Sherman Jumbo, the Hellcat and the 3601H all had 4 kills each. 3 kills went to the Striv M4257 and 2 kills went to D-Tronics. And well, they were the only players who managed to get more than 1 kill. When it came to base XP though, it was the Sherman Jumbo who did the best with 989, and 934 went to D-Tronics in the A46, mostly down to the spotting I think that he was doing, and 779 went to the Striv M4257. He fired 13 rounds in that game, got 12 direct hits, 10 penetrations, damage of 1013 hit points, all of it at close range. He received 3 hits from the enemy, all 3 were penetrations. The armor on this tank is virtually negligible. You don't really want to get seen, and you don't really want to get fired at, because if you do, more than likely anything that touches the vehicle is just going to go straight through. Very thin armor, so it can go fast. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 5 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, and 1,464 hit points of spotting assist, and that contributed to getting such a high base XP at the end of the game. He also got 2 capture points at the end of the battle, just as the Sherman Jumbo died. 45,966 credits for the game. And after repair and ammunition resupply, even though he did fire some premium rounds, he ended up with 14,255 credits profit. So it is a profit-making machine, although it doesn't make a huge amount if you fire the premium ammo. But sometimes you do have to fire premium, because even against tier 6 heavy tanks and the like, you're not going to find it easy to penetrate their front. You're going to have to go for weak spots, try and get their sides or their rear. As he showed when he took out that 3601H, he could easily get through the sides of the vehicle. He just couldn't get through the front of the thing. He earned 1,401 XP, got 8,406 for completing the mission and events, 420 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 10,227 credits altogether. So this tank could be used as a crew trainer. I say it could be. I think most people will just keep it in their garage and they probably won't use it. But I think D-Tronics will actually be using it on a regular basis, because it does appear to work. It generates credits, it also generates XP. And although it's a pity that the Sherman Jumbo did actually die in that game, he did pick up a medal. He got an Invader medal for winning, getting at least 80 cap points in the cap. So even though he died at the last moment and D-Tronics was alongside him and hiding behind a wall when the Hellcat arrived, I'm afraid, yes, it was just too late for the Hellcat to do anything about it. And there was no way that he could kill D-Tronics at the last moment either, because the game had been decided. So well done, D-Tronics. You stayed hidden long enough to ensure that you got the victory, and congratulations on your first mark of excellence. So if we haven't changed your mind on the A46, you'll probably be cashing it in for a garage slot, but I would say probably just keep it there just in case. I think you might find that it grows on you after a while. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.